Alright. Here we go. I stayed up all night for this. I literally stayed up all night keeping up with Twitter. I managed to stay sane by looking at some UI Goku stuff. We got some Dragon Ball Legends. This is this update better be worth it. Stayed up, like I said, all goddamn night. Kept myself sane by watching some UI Goku tech. Goichi's been out here giving us some UI Goku tech over on Twitter. So obviously I'm talking about Dragon Ball Fighters. If you don't know. All right, let's go ahead and see. I can actually turn this up. I have headphones in. Yeah. I grabbed these so that I can get as many crystals as possible. Okay. Don't summon on that. For the love of God, don't you dare. Don't you dare summon on that. Okay. What the hell is this? Really? They have their own thing for that now? It's odd. Yeah, for the love of God, don't any of you dare. I'm gonna summon on this, because, you know, I'll do my daily discount on that, because I want, you know, get another shot of that Kefla. But so we'll do our daily discount on that real quick. We have 5 pods. Watch us be an extreme unit. I mean, if it wants to be like extreme Broly, I'll take any EX Broly. I ain't gonna be upset about that. Yo, I'll take an EX Broly. That, I mean, it's the right color. It's a big boy after all, but no, he's bad. He's pretty terrible, in fact. But yeah, stay away from this banner. Don't any of you dare. I will come find you and kick you in the groin if I can learn you've summoned on this banner. Don't any of you dare. All right, so Broly, Fury Broly is back. That's odd. Maybe he's getting Zenkai'd soon. Because I don't see why they'd bring such an old event back for him. Alright, let's take a look at the news. And we are going to check out the tackle nerf as well. No energy cost on main story until you beat part 5. First time clears only. What part am I on? Part 7. I suppose we can still use this to test out the tackle. Whatever. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. I am actually really curious about the tackle nerf. And I would also like to test out just how much damage Kefla is going to be doing now, since the compensation buff, well, really more of a retracting of a nerf. Oh, that just instantly ended the combo. Okay. That's not at all what I did. I swear on my life, I did not tap attack. Okay. Wow, they recover hella fast. Also, wow, am I taking a lot of damage here? Jesus Christ. Alright. Enough. The CPU is way too smart, and I hate it. The CPU is way too smart for no reason. Oh my god! What the fuck is this? Hold up! Like, what the fuck is this? Like, I actually have to... Look at this artificial difficulty. Don't you guys just love artificial difficulty? Oh, whoops. I thought it stopped recording, so I brought the thing down. Gotta say that's pretty big. That is pretty big. Wow. You couldn't have just made it 0 energy throughout the entirety of story mode. Like, come on. That's so asinine. Why only up to part 5? Whatever. I gotta say, this was not worth staying up all night for. Does the Broly maybe... Let's go look at the Broly's tag real quick. Let's do this side from this. Okay. He does have the powerful opponent tag. Does he maybe boost it now? No, he still only boosts Sagas in the movies. Why'd they bring him back? He's not really useful. Like, sorry, but he's terrible, so... I wonder why they'd bring him back. He must be getting a Zenkai soon, there's no way. There's no way they'd bring him back just for the sake of doing it. He's not a good unit. I don't know. This wasn't worth it, by the way. I'm just gonna let you guys know. I was expecting a lot more out of this. This was not worth it. I stayed up all goddamn night just for tackle and a bait banner that's so bad. It's baffling that they honestly think anyone would summon on this anyway. Like, who would actually be stupid enough to summon on this? I'm not even going to do daily discounts on that banner. There's literally nothing here that would convince me to summon on that. Nothing. I don't know. I wonder where that pre-anniversary login bonus was. Because there was some stuff on Twitter about that. Maybe that's coming later. I don't know. The only reason I stayed up was because I saw that and I wanted to see all the what this pre-anniversary stuff was going to look like. And it's not even coming out right now. So this wasn't worth it at all. I don't know. That thing about tackle is really big, I guess. This video has no purpose for existing, and it kind of pisses me off. How there was so much behind this update. Like, they made it a point to make you know this update was going to happen. The maintenance lasted for 8 whole hours. And all that happened was some slight changes, 1 new tag, and a banner. It took you 8 hours to put that in the game. I don't know anything about, like programming and, all that kind of stuff that goes in, what they do during the maintenances. I don't know anything about that. But surely it shouldn't have taken you 8 hours to do 3 things. Because, like, the events and stuff, they can add events without shutting down the whole game. They can add banners without shutting down the whole game. So essentially, it took them 8 hours just to implement that battle, the few little battle changes. Because they added Super Saiyan Blue, the LF Blue Vegeta's future tag without shutting down the game as well. So, all in all, it took them 8 hours to implement a tackle nerf, a combo compensation buff, and the clash between beam supers. There was a thing about that I didn't read because I didn't care about. You only see those things once every 200 years anyway. So why did it take them 8 hours to do that? They've added far more into the game in that amount of time. Like, exponentially more in that amount of time. Why did this take 8 hours? I'm just like, that's what I'm concerned about at this point. Why was this maintenance 8 full hours just for you to add in 3 things? 8 hours that have been used in the past to completely overhaul the game. Why is it that in the same amount of time you could do quadruple the stuff, not even like quintuple the stuff, you could do 5-6 times the amount of content in the game, but this time it was just that? The tackle thing is big. The combo compensation thing is going to be big for units like Kefla, Goat, thanks to transforming God Vegeta, stuff like that. Pretty much anyone with card draw speed. But why did it take so long? And yes, a part of me is just salty at the fact that I willingly stood up all night to do this. But I did that thinking that there'd be like some login bonuses, there'd be, you know, some new events. They literally just brought the Broly Rising Battle and the Fury Broly events back. Now, I wasn't expecting something like brand new, but I was expecting something to do, not something that I had beaten 8 months ago. Not something that came out like a year and a half ago, and I had beaten the last 10 battles of like 8 months ago. And anyone who doesn't have this Broly yet, they can get their 1,000 crystals from beating the event, sure, but past that, there's no reason to do it. The equipment you get from it is garbage. Again, the only people this is going to benefit are people who have had the game for under 6 months. And even then, there's no reason to do the story mission ones, the story event ones over here, because Broly isn't worth it. And unless they announce that he's getting Zenkai during the anniversary, there's no reason to boost up this Broly whatsoever. It's just baffling that it took so long to do so little. I don't know. I'm sure someone in the comment section is going to try and yell pandemic at me as if that's an excuse. Because it's not. In case any of you were wondering, it's not an excuse. Never has been. But, because like literally they've added more to the game without shutting it down at all, so I don't know. I think the update itself isn't bad. I'm not here to tell you that the update's bad. I'm just curious as to why it took so damn long. I don't know. If any of you can enlighten me as to why it could have taken so long without shoving aggressive flu that no one cares about in my face, go ahead. I'd love to know what about this update made it take 8 full hours. But I'm gonna take my happy ass to bed. I'm not censoring this video because fuck that. Yeah. I'm gonna get out of here. Peace.